Welcome back, everybody, to Castle Rock, Colorado. We're here at Ninja Intensity for Wave 2 of our qualifier. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wave 2 about to get going underway. Ballion ushering everybody off the course as things getting ready to go.
Yeah, here's a quick look. Athletes will be competing in the prelim hybrid round, where athletes will be tested in several disciplines, technical, strength, and speed elements, where they will be under the retry system. If an athlete fails an obstacle, they'll go back to the starting platform, and they have to complete the obstacle in order to advance. Here's a look at the leaderboard presented by Bucket of Chalk from Wave 1. For the full leaderboard, check out our website. Milo Fischer-Golton sitting in first place. Only 2 athletes have attempted the second to last obstacle. No athletes to the last obstacle. It has been a tough one out here so far. We'll see how Wave 2 athletes fare in just a minute.
Yeah, no surprise. Ninja Intensity, well known for their tough courses. Let's look at the women's leaderboard. Paisley, what Rudkowski got through that one obstacle. And here we go. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin-grade no-slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition in one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026. AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough, or fast, or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
All right, welcome back, folks. Course is set, commercials done. Course resetters out there on the floor, making sure everything's good. Mr. Feinberg out on the floor with fellow Ninja athletes. Mr. Celebra, Owen Dyer up in the rafters. Some other Ninja Intensity athletes out there helping with the reset team. And one of the Ninja Intensity athletes, Kieran Yuan, on the move right now. Lead the charge for Wave 2. Make his way across quickly through the bouncing steps. Got to slow it down a little bit here. Can't kick those rollers over. Brush up against them, but if they fall off entirely, that is a fail, but no problem there. First NSC for Kieran. Goes for the throw across. Plenty of swing power. Yeah, that was a great toss down that line. Now the change of direction here. Slowing a lot of athletes up, trying to figure out it's just off axis enough to make you have to second guess yourself sometimes, but Kieran moving through smoothly so far. Sub-minute to this point. Fastest to this point. Now, here's the real hang-up. See that white tape bar in the center. That's going to rotate the athletes around. They have to stop their swing with that ring in hand and then throw it all together and catch on to that hook right away. Leading the charge. What a way to start Wave 2. Just like that, he's going to take the top leaderboard position.
Yeah, this is incredible. 1 minute and 30 seconds. I mean, this is really fast to this point, and he's been clean. Nobody threw this obstacle yet, though.
Not there. It has to be done in a reverse catch. Then it locks into a bear trap overhead. Then the athlete must climb up and over before continuing on down the line. One more obstacle after that right next to it. You can see that rodeo rope. Reverse catch again. So close. Kieran's got one last chance. Trains with a lot of the other Ninja Intensity folks here at this gym. He's looking forward to college in a little bit. A lot of rock climbing experience for this young man. Let's see what we got. Third and final try, 30 seconds. Makes the catch. The crowd comes alive. Let's see where he's got to go from here. Big pull here. Top of the board, he's got to dyno. It's a huge dyno. Ooh, pinky popping off. Quick turnaround to another bar, dropping down. Kieran going to make it on to the final obstacle. First time we've had a look at this with about 10 seconds to go.
That is so massive, Strat.
Rodeo rope is out of reach. And a high five to lead the charge. Man, oh man, what a way to start things off.
That was fantastic. Really amazing run.
Yeah, just really attacked the course, didn't slow down. Was fluid throughout the entire run. And, man, the pull power you need on that second pull is massive. Taylor Chapoteau getting ready to go. Standing by and starts her run. Coming out of Next Level Ninja. Working her way across, got to bounce and can't grab these if need be. Going to go with that triple step approach. Double step the last step, cover that distance. Try to calm it down a little bit here before this deceptively difficult balance. We're used to seeing the Diamond Dash and a lot of scarier balance obstacles that require some fast footwork. This one, they're going to really change up the game a bit here at Ninja Intensity.
Yeah, and they do have one of those pipes to practice on in the warm-up zone, too.
Yeah, that helps a little bit, takes some of the nerves away. No pixie sticks here this year. It's a tough rotating rectangle they got to run across. They've always known to throw that in the mix, but not this year, thankfully. As Taylor getting through the cane crossing. Just needs a little more momentum before the dismount. Locks in another point. Here we go, on into the wing nuts. Got this one off-axis grab they have to make. Change the angle of your swing ever so slightly to line this throw up a little bit better. Trying to be, you can see how that bar sets your swing kind of off-axis. She's might try to go straight and then reach over to it. She has to wait for the swing and kick out to the side a little bit and wait for the hip swivel to catch back up. Taylor taking some time and almost made it work out. Give it another go. Taylor leaping out. This is her 14th NSC. Sixth one of the season for her this year, so she's been a lot of the competitions this season. Not going to get that grab again, just shy. The angle is just off enough. Cause the athletes to have to take some extra swings to figure out the timing and the direction they need. There are only 10 seconds left. It's going to be tough. She's going to try one more time. Time is just going to end there. 3 solid attempts from Taylor. It's been a challenging section trying to get through. Declan Bivens ready to go. And Declan on to the move. Quick transitions through. Confident with the footwork, single step across those steps. Coming out of the Synergy Climbing and Ninja Gym. Rocking a vintage MTV t-shirt. Finally went off the air this year. Or last year, I believe. MTV is a thing of the past. Declan looking for the swing through. Third NSC form this season. Third overall. Gets the cane catch, makes a quick hop down and going to transition onto that low bar to try to get that dismount a little cleaner. Quick pop across. We'll look for that big throw. Matching onto the front side. Gets a little kick over and then makes it work out for him. Going to snake underneath. And dropping down. Halfway on time. A chance to relax just a little bit, recover that energy. Swinging into action. Rotate and pull back. Try to keep that ring pressure there. There's no hook holding that ring on that pipe. Launches for it. Almost had it. Great first attempt. Feeling it out. Let's see if we can get this one on try number 2. Good high grab once again. Trying to adjust the grip a little bit. Staying steady, trying to build up, swinging a short, powerful throw, and gets it. Second attempt. Going to pull through, get the dismount down. He's got about 20 seconds to try to fight through this. This is where time really starts to hurt you. You don't have a lot of time to recover. First catch, not going to be able to hold on. It's an aggressive grab. But Declan, one of the few to get through that ring catch.
Yeah, this highlights the difficulty of it. This is his first attempt here. Watch the placement of the ring, just a little bit off from where that cane is. You got to be so accurate there because the hook is not that big.
Kai Wilbanks coming out of Rock Solid out in South Apex on the move. Brings a lot of high energy to his runs. Rock Solid team. Usually rolling deep, but this time get tripped up a little bit on the first try on the balance.
Yeah, and like I said, they have one of these in the warm-up area for the athletes to practice on. But it doesn't have the step overs. Oh no, Kai.
Yeah, you can see he wanted to stride through it a little quicker once he was clear of that barrier. And final try. Stepping through. Pressure's on. And able to dial it in. Try to pick up the pace now. Let's see what we got. This lineup on the toss. Another one of those tough to make sure you're straight enough. Because that cane wants to cause you to swivel around a good bit. Forces it forward. Times it out.
I have to take a look
Yeah,
at
I think that
maybe.
counted. Yeah, that was close. Went onto the inside of the windows there for a quick hop across. Matt rolled with the hand back. We'll see if that was past the plane. Making good work here on the toss across. He's going to go ahead and keep moving forward.
Yeah, quick review. He is good. He does touch down on the pad that is just below the red pad, so he is good. Thankfully.
Yeah, Kai, 1 minute to go. Another athlete coming from the East Coast. May not be used to the altitude. Good, solid catch on the rotating bar. Doesn't even spin around. Goes for a one-arm catch. Not able to match it with the other hand. Ooh, looking down. Might have had a rip there.
Yeah, time. Big issue now. Those two early fails on the balance. Gonna make this really difficult here. Probably his last good attempt.
Good grab. Straight on toss. Going forward again. One hand, the other hand just misses. Almost took a knee to the head by Feinberg as he's trying to reset things. And Kai not giving up, wants to give it his best effort out there with the time remaining. And yeah, checking both hands. It's a battle out there. Nice try, Kai. Coming up, Ava Boswell. Out of Kaufman, Texas. Trains out of Power Pickle. Work our way through the rope swings to start things off. Multi-step approach across those.
I think related to Weston Boswell, yep.
Yeah, older brother Weston trains out there as well. Looking for the step across. Truss in play for the extra safety on the balance. Ava going to be reaching for that next cane and slide down that track. Her fourth NSC and fourth one this season. Working her way down. Best she's done this year so far is back at Obstacle Academy. Got 19th place there. Try to recover a little bit before this hop over. Building up that swing. Looking for that slight change of direction. Oh my goodness. She's okay. We're just double checking here what she's running over for. Grabbing some chalk real quick.
Yeah,
whew, some scary falls out here today. See how tough it is to make a catch like that when you're off axis. Your momentum all of a sudden catches up with you when you're not quite prepared. Try number 2 with the one-handed save. Ava able to fight through that tough fall. The wind gets knocked out of you after those back flops. And she's able to fight through it and gain another point. 40 seconds left. 5th place right now with only that one fall through to this point. Hopping up off the springboard. Rotate around, grab the ring, and go to a lower skyhook, and then make a skyhook toss, but the trail hand just happened to miss onto the catch. Here we go, final try. But with time running out, that'll do it for Ava. So great job able to bounce back after that rough tumble there on the drop down. You can see she's off axis. Other hand grabbed on top and came down pretty rough. Yeah. Like, woo. A little scary, but she's okay.
Yeah. It's like she took a second to assess what happened and was like,
where
okay,
am I?
I'm good.
Where am I? All right, Grayson Payne standing by. Grayson coming out of the Obstacle Academy. Working our way up and through. He's an alternate way back in AEW Junior Season 3. Steady across, a little lean back, but we're okay. Started training when he was only 6 years old. Was a finalist back in the NSC Youth competitions and now in the Pro League. Making a big toss across, no problem there for him. Grayson dropping down. Good pace. Over we go. Saw him back here in Season 3. A little squirrely here. Oh, a little ping off the side truss, but he's okay. Going to fight through it. Yeah, you can see he kind of reached back on the rib cage. Little ping off the backswing, but he's okay. Looking for the reach. Hand placement here, vital. Make sure that grip is going to be strong when we latch on to that rotating bar. Intensity in Season 3, big time in Season 4. Hold on tight, here we go. Bicycle kick, toss across, pings off of the hook. Not quite able to make the full catch. Almost made it. try two for Grayson. Lines up again. Bicycle kick. Not there. He is just a little shy of that catch each time. He's so close. What can you do in this moment to adjust when you're able to feel like you're right there at it? Might need a little more power on the throw, but the grab on the ring, a little too aggressive, pulls it off of its resting place. Still a strong run from Grayson. Brody Messier ready to go. Brody on the move, trains out of the Albany Ninja Lab out of New York. Working our way across, going to single step those, big jump up. Nice hops across, now slow it down. Step in through, little shin brush across the barrier, but he's okay. Got to be mindful of the swing tech now that he's got to get that straight swing lined up. Powerful move, no problem there. And dismounts through. This is Brody's 11th time with the NSC. Been hitting up a lot of the qualifiers this season. Makes that catch, good job.
Yeah, it's a good dismount. 115, asking for time. Trying to pace himself. Athletes at this level really know where they want to be at each section of the course. And if they're on schedule or a little bit behind schedule.
Oh. Just missed the rotating bar. Yeah, it's tough to be mindful of that whole time you're out there. You're trying to clear these obstacles. Got somebody yelling time for you. That's helpful.
Yeah, and Brody 2 weeks ago had one of his best competitions. Finished 20th overall at Rock Solid.
So he's trying to steady that swing. Doesn't want too much forward momentum. Great catch on to the hook. Just wants to straighten out and get that dismount locked in. Here we go. One of the few to get here. He's trying to...
I mean, getting through this obstacle is massive when it comes to the top 20 and running in the speed round.
Big power into it. Almost made the catch.
Yeah, and with that fail, I just don't know if he's going to have enough time here, Strat.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long obstacle. You have to make that catch and still climb up and then turn around for the dismount. Yeah, not going to be able to make the reverse catch on it. One fall to that point, pretty quick. Put him on to third right now. We'll see if that's enough to be able to stay in the top 40. The way the day's been playing out so far, that might be the cutoff point, at least through that rotating ring obstacle. Arnold Hernandez, another OG athlete in the building. Arnold standing by. Co-owner, coach out of the Movement Lab out in San Dimas, California. 8-time American Ninja Warrior athlete. Work his way across, quick run. No problem there. Competes in tournament paintball competitions. He is testing his balance right now, taking it nice and slow. Steady as we go. Nicely done. Got a lot of athletes that goes around and trains and competes here for the NSCs, but it's his 5th time with the NSC. Second one this season. Saw him back at Rise. Big toss going across. No problem for Arnold. Now just trying to steady that swing. The one pivot point that the cane makes at the top there makes it tough to line everything back up again after making those big aggressive moves. Arnold able to make it work. Gonna grab a little Gatorade. Uh-oh. Limping a bit. I think he's okay. Might have tweaked something on the landing. Not sure what's going on there, but he hit his knee on something. Yeah, I hate to see it. Hopefully he's okay. You got some more aggressive landings coming up, so hopefully it doesn't get aggravated any further. Mostly upper body obstacles remaining. Try to fix that swing here. And for the throw. Trying to figure it out. It's a battle. He's just grabbing what he can there to try to save the grip some. A lot of hang time here. Dropping down. See that altitude might be coming into play out here. Only about 10 seconds left. Goes for the hop across and see if we can line this up. I think time was just eaten up out there as he was trying to get that swing dialed in. And gives it a last-ditch effort. That'll do it for Arnold. Nice try, man. We are looking things over out on the floor. Next athlete standing by. And here we go. Bray, Angela Mandish, Zirnsak on the move. Swinging away across. Quick single steps across those rising steps. Balance our way up and over. No worries on the rail balance. 4 years of experience. 3rd NSC this season, 3rd overall. Total number of comps here with the NSC. On the cane transition down, trying to keep that swing straight. It's the dismount, moving on. The previous Canadian young adult female champion in the Canadian Ninja League. Getting the swing built up. Trying to straighten this out. See, the swing is kind of fighting the direction she wants to go. See, she's trying to kick forwards, but wants to have that swing come around an opposite direction, going off to the side there. Just mistiming the swing, will take a second to adjust. Been the talk of the day here is how such a slight change of angle on how a bar is set can change your whole approach on how to make this transition. It's a tough puzzle to figure out when you're in the air, hanging on your hands, trying to fight for it, and just off axis again. We got 45 seconds. One last try for Bray. See if we can adjust. Swings still in the opposite direction of where she's wanting to rotate. Just not able to really get the angle that she's hoping for. Fight for it. Oh my goodness. Almost got it on the third and final attempt. Hard fall. Well, that'll do it for Bray. Talan Yorn standing by, ready to go. The lime ninja. Got to take the bite out of the lime. Get to zoom in on that. It's always a way to start a run to get things going. That's to bring awareness to Lyme disease. That's something he's had to fight for many years. And congratulations to him. He just launched a book that talks about his journey. Overcome, available on Amazon now. Hear more about his story and how he had to fight through being bedridden. Almost gave up on the whole sport of ninja. And it was a battle that he had to go through, but fought through it, and here he is again. Back here at Ninja Intensity is kind of where that journey started. Had a rough run here the last time he competed, so he's kind of fighting through a little history of being in this environment. That is a challenge a lot of athletes have to face. The mental game, always one to be an extra added obstacle. Talan going for a big toss across. Almost makes the grab. Training out of the West Coast out in Traverse Fitness. There's a lot to bring awareness to that. Does fundraisers as a speaker. And he's going to be fighting for this next throw. Can we get it on the second attempt? Big toss makes the grab this time. Can we get the dismount down? Looking for the hop. And the cane dismount is lined up. There we go. Next, tricky change of direction. Lachey coming up. Quick pop across those wing nuts. Talan balancing it out in midair. Gets that reach over for the rings. Pillar in play. We'll play it safe by going off the bar. 1 minute to go. About 2 years since he's competed out here in this location. But on quite the run right now. This obstacle here would be huge to get through. on tight, nice lead out tech. Steady in that rotation, got to pull back. He's fighting it. You see the grit and determination kick in. Not going to get it on the first try. Get another go here. Rotating around, and the drop down, just not enough. A great run, though, and a return to this location for him. Great run, Talan. Caleb Keener standing by. Trains out of the Arc Ninja, Colorado-based athlete. Quick single-step strides across. Working his way through. Looking steady. Looking ready to take this cane down the track. Big toss coming up. Shouldn't be a problem for him. Plenty of Lachey power. Competed a lot in the NSE youth divisions. And off axis throw, no problem once again. Clean form for Caleb. Sub-minute to this point. This is the 6th time with the NSE format. Saw him at Rise and at Rock Solid. Ooh, almost able to save it. Oh, the Colorado-based ninjas might be more comfortable here dealing with the altitude. Looking for the throw across. One hand on, but just drops down. One last try for Caleb. Plenty of time. Doesn't take long to recover and wants to give it one last go. Steadies himself. Big toss, one hand on, the other hand just missed. And that'll do it for Caleb. Quick to that point without any falls. So the cutoff, top 40 will be moving on into speed. So that might be good enough. We'll have to wait and see. Still a lot of athletes to go, about 140 or so here today. Malone Canter standing by. Malone on the move, hopping into action. Stepping our way onto the trampoline. A little overshoot on that first step. Try to go for the cat grab technique. Trampoline launched her a little too far forwards. Training out of the New York Ninja Academy. Be a little more cautious here with these last few moves as we get ready for the balance. Straight line balance. Testing the foot accuracy as we work our way across. Climbs competitively when she's not competing in Ninja. Sliding through. Any athletes with that climbing background they'll have the grip strength for a lot of these tough grabs. Now having the accuracy here and patience to really figure this swing timing out. If you can get it lined up just right when you leap onto that wing nut, that would be ideal. See how Malone adjusts for this off-axis throw. Kick back, nice drive through with the knee drive, able to figure it out quickly. Only one fall to that point is going to put her into 4th place, minute 36 through the ring swing. So Malone puts herself into this position. Mr. Feinberg blocking the camera again. Hold on, Malone, hold on tight. Swinging through, gets the transition down.
Yeah, Stratton, I mean, that's what she's known for. She came onto the scene breaking out at Jungle Gym for a very strength-based obstacle clear, and you can see it again, just the one-arm strength. Malone, extremely strong grip-wise.
Here we go. Let's get this next big catch here. Some of that rock climbing strength is going to really come in handy, but the distance is a little far, and it's an awkward throw off those 2 rings. One last chance. She's got a little time to play around, but not much. Big toss. Hold on tight. Makes the catch. Got to rotate underneath and then climb up. But the peel off on the backswing. A great run from Malone's going to put her into 2nd place right now. Zach Fishman standing by. Zach coming out of Strive Ninja Fitness. Working our way into action. 5th NSC. As we stride our way all the way through. 5th NSC this season. Got 40th place at Rock Solid. Coming off of that just a few weeks ago. No, he's fired up. Trying to get back into speed and hopefully on to day 2 for the first time. Right now he's looking, got a good form thus far. Backswing lined it up. It's the catch and pulls through smoothly underneath. Obstacle transitions are vital. You make the big move. Want to get out of there, claim that point as quick as you can. Here we go. On to the rotation. Pull that ring down, keep it in place. Build up that swing. 2 hands were on, but opened up the grip just a little bit. Give it another go. Great first attempt. If the athlete can recover, got the technique for it. They just need to put a little more power into the swing. Try number 2. There we go. Zach locks it in. Just needs that dismount. And a great run from Zach to be able to get back to this point. 40th place from just a prior competition. I don't know what he did in those 2 weeks, but man, he is looking locked in today. Big toss into that reverse catch. Oh my goodness, goes for the peel out. Little time to spare. Might make this next catch. Big toss coming up. Hold on, Zach. Rotate around. Big dyno to the top. Not quite there on the first reach. Time taken away. Big pull and not able to make the move.
Yeah, another huge peel here.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's tough.
Hi, my name's
Hold on
Enzo
to
Wilson,
the
but you
Yorn
might know me
catch.
as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
All right, Caden Fischer on the course. Stepping up and over. Some good balance. Working our way up onto the canes. Hands out of the flip side, Ninja Park. Big toss across. That's how you want to do that. And a quick move. Almost like a double dipper style approach. No need to pause.
Yeah, I think that was the intention of the course designers, to have the athletes attack it that way.
Here we go, trying to find this direction change. There it is.
Really a lot of power out of Caden here.
A little hot on the dismount, but we're okay. This is his 6th NSC. Might have pinged something out there.
Ooh, he's looking at his hand here a little bit.
Yeah, my thumb might have caught something. A lot of friction points out there on these grabs. Hold on tight. Big throw, one hand on. Other one just couldn't follow through. Ooh, a cuticle maybe. Not sure what is hurting the thumb there. He's gonna try to fight through it, whatever it is. Good high grab, no rotation that time. Muscle his way through it. Again, really close. Third and final try. Trains with Owen Dyer, so he'd love to get to the obstacle that Owen's hanging out at. Last chance for him. Just off to the side. Tough break for Caden, but they're pretty quick without any falls. Up now, another true momentum elite athlete, Zuri Harrison. Now the Texas gym area out there training with Arnstein and JB for our hops across. Single step strides, confident with the footwork. And the strongest ninja in the WNL, world champ for the UNAA in the past, in the 2021 season. Working our way up and over. Sliding a little bit with the cane, but able to find that transition. Ooh, that one hand misses a little bit, but she's able to find that cane just in time. The point locked in, and now it's off-axis toss. Switch grip grab locked in. Powerful swing going straight, now trying to adjust the knee drive on the backswing to offset that angle. A couple more backswings should do it. Nicely done, and a transition out of there quickly. Just like that, jumping up into the top spots on the leaderboard. Here we go, Zuri. On for the first attempt, high grab on the rotating bar. careful, reaches over. A little bit of a tumble there. Okay, gonna laugh it off. Try number 2, another high grab on the bar. Stopping the rotation a little bit. Wants to face the other direction, but dropping down. Another shot. Third and final try, 30 seconds. Here we go. Final attempt. Made the catch each time. It's just this reach out to the ring and the rotation over. Not quite there for Zuri. Strong run to that point. And that'll do it. Moving on, Howie Erekson. Coming out of the Impact Ninja Gym. Out of the Utah area. Some final words on what's in and out on the course. Originally from Costa Rica. Moved to the U.S. back when he was a kid. Now working his way through the stride and steps. And nice footwork so far. Allison across, gets on out of there quickly. And looking for the cane throw, trying to drive forwards. Couple swings, all he needs. Bottom back, good. Dismount down, excellent timing. You can do that without having to hook on to that final bar. That'll save you a little time. Time and energy goes a long way. Trying to dial this in. Not quite feeling it yet. There you go. Nice drive through. Able to change that direction just in time. And here we go. Big cutoff point. Potentially. More and more athletes get to this point. Solid grab onto the bar, ring in hand, steadies the momentum. Ooh, gets the one hand, follows through with the trail hand. Straighten out and get a strong swing for the dismount. And just like that, into second place. Howie putting on a really strong run here. Big throw, good catch, and hold on to the reverse catch. Steady yourself here. Come on, big dino, big pull. Able to save it. Try to shake out some.
Yeah, this is a huge pull at this point in the course here, Strat.
Come on.
If you get your hips side to side a little bit too, there, you might be able to swing up a little bit, but
oh, man, yeah.
It's a huge pull.
Well, with that amount of energy exerted on his first attempt, I wonder how much he's got left in the tank to even make this catch. Only about 10 seconds to go. Not going to get there, but a really strong, clean run to that point puts him well into top spots on the leaderboard. So more and more athletes yet to run, but they're taking note where they need to be. Well, Sloggeter standing by. Repping the big time t-shirt, but coming out of the Stanford Ninja Academy, where he coaches out of.
Doing a little advertising for us for our final qualifier of the season. Appreciate that. And he'll be doing some course design for the Windsor Ninja Academy Youth Competition next weekend. Check that out.
I was watching his story some earlier this week. He had some pretty crazy obstacles he was trying out. Not sure if he'll actually throw those in the competition, but he was putting some unique ones on display. Will, a long-time athlete in the game. This is his 15th time with the NSC. Big toss coming up, good high grab. Looking for the drop down. So far, so good for Will. Well known for his kendama skills. That's the skill-based four that you got to try to juggle a ball onto a little handle with a cup and a spike on it. Pretty tricky. He's showing a lot of power here to get the dismount in one swing. Here we go. 110 to this point. Ooh, the trail hand punched into the bar. Couldn't make the catch on try one. Fourth time trying to qualify this season. Just missed out. Oh, not going to get there. He was close to making it on to day two. Back at Vitality. Finished in 21st out there. Right now, this obstacle really hanging him up. One last try for Will. Bar pulls the ring off the track. Not able to get through it. Tough break.
This is that second attempt. You can see the hand on the pole slips out before he's ready. Just doesn't have anything to throw with at that point.
Parker Malakad on the move right now. Working his way over, making these hops. Trains out of Elemental Ninja. Beat back in season 4 out of Life Force. And this is his only second time with the NSC. That swing built up once again. Good on the catch across. A finalist in the UNAA and the WNL. Handful of seasons in the past. Finalist in the Canadian Ninja League as well. Back swing. Rushing up against the pillar a little bit, but lines it up perfectly for the dismount. No falls, 108 to this point. I think this is going to be where the cutoff's going to wind up being by the end of the day. Top 40 will be moving on. I'm going to try to get to this point cleanly. Really secure your spot potentially by getting through this obstacle here. Parker throws into it, gets the ring on the hook, but the trail hand caught on top of the lead hand. The try coming up. Not long of a break, wants to get right back into it. Rotate around, keep that ring on. And the build up. The toss and the catch is there. The loft axis is going to eat up a little bit more time, but the point is huge. You jump from 11th to 5th. little breathing room. Parker, as we stare down this next to last obstacle. Still haven't seen the final one in action. Switch grip grab, big backswing. Oh, but not able to cover the distance. Last try with the time remaining. Goes for the throw, hands on the ledge, but not able to hold on. A nice run from Parker. It's going to be in 5th place right now. All right, swinging onto the course, Madleen Zirnsak on the move. Hopping across, ooh, right on the corner of the block. Good save as we work our way through. Test the balance as we trot our way across, leaning over to the side. Hurries her way over onto the finished platform. Trains out of the Grips gym, originally from Germany. 7 years of experience. Competed in the team relay out at the OCR World Championships out in Sweden last year. Got in the top 10 out there at that competition. Finishing 3rd in the team relay. As we're getting ready for this big swing across, trying to find that angle off axis a little bit to the wrong direction. Wants that swing to rotate around a little bit more. Might have had it there, but now the swing's fighting her. See, she's trying to kick her feet to get the swing figured out. She might be trying to return to the platform to save one of those falls. Doesn't want to take a fall here if she can help it. Back on the platform safely, so that does not count as a fall. Pretty smart move there. Recover some of that grip and reset for another throw. Ooh. Again, waiting for the rotation here. And times it out perfectly that time. Excellent patience. Get that obstacle and help her position on the leaderboard. 6th place right now. A little more bucket of chalk to get the grip ready. And here we go. High grab, quick rotation, going to take a couple spins around, but loses the grip on the drop down. Try number 2 coming up. Swinging into it, running with plenty of energy to get that momentum built up quickly. And not going to grab the ring in time as time ticks away. No falls to that point, 2-10 through 6 obstacles. 5 obstacles, excuse me. Jeff Baumgartner, ready to go. On start platform. Waiting on the cue. Waiting on the on you, and he's on the way. Quick hops across. Now it's nice. Moves across, double step across the top of that.
Really smooth. Yeah, you could just see the confidence there on the rail. You know, he's done a lot of balance work.
Trains out of the Ultimate Ninjas gym. Danger zone in the barn most of the time now. The barn crew. This is 9th NSC. Gotten into the speed portion back at Obstacle Academy this season. Finished at 23rd, so couldn't quite make it into the top 15. Trying to straighten out that swing a little bit. Whew. Man, coming in hot, but we're good. Shake it out a little bit, wait a few seconds to recover. Right back into it. Come on, hold tight. Trying to adjust that grip a little lower. Throws across, one hand on for a split second. Here we go again. Ooh, hanging time, good one-handed grip strength, able to float there for a second. And huge move by Jeff to make that grab on the second try. Got about 40 seconds. Another clear on this obstacle is possible. And just like that, no time to waste, but the grab is just too tough, too aggressive. Now he's down to short time. Big throw and not going to get there. He's sitting in 8th right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the ring, one-handed ring transfer is certainly going to be the make or break, especially as we get into Wave 3. 40 athletes will move on to the prelim speed round later this evening. And so doing the one-handed ring transfer and also getting there clean is going to be huge.
Oh, Drew Nestor on the move right now, head coach of the Ninja U Ankeny location. Quick strides across. Competitor on American Ninja Warrior for a couple of seasons. Got a buzzer back in season 16. Easily runs with a quick pace out there. Trying to find that swing through. One back swing should do it. Flying his way through right now smoothly. Good pop across. Let's see what it looks like here. Back swing, pinging off of the truss a bit. Should be good enough. He's got the power. Accuracy is there. Oh no! The trail leg. Unfortunate. One foot was on, but the trail leg dragged on the matting.
He just rushed it. He just rushed the dismount.
Fortunate, you know, when you're fighting for that angle, you're wanting to get through everything else smoothly. Now he's going to take that extra swing here. All right, so that puts him in the 20th, but now pressure's on with that one fall to this point. Definitely want to get this locked in. This is 11th time with the NSC. Pulling it down, making sure that ring's staying put. Oh my goodness, great job. You can see they steady themselves. They don't want to build the swing up progressively. It has to be all of a sudden. They got to be able to throw themselves so that ring doesn't pop off the track, and Drew able to get on his first attempt from 20th to 5th. That was huge.
Yeah, he's going to be a little bummed with himself about taking that extra fall, rushing that dismount, but he's really put himself in a good position here, especially with only the one fall.
Less than 30 seconds. Can we get this reverse catch? 2 swings is all he takes, and he almost makes it work. Trying to catch his breath a little bit, but less than 10 seconds. Rose just gets a hand on and shoulder rolls out. A great run from Drew. Great recovery after that one unfortunate early dismount here. You can see he tried to link it through, set the hips back, but not enough. Too much of an arch on the drop down and the foot drag. Still, great run from Drew. Up now, Baylee Beckstrand on the swings through the ropes right now. Hop her way up and triple step these steps. Baylee coming out of the grip ninja. Beckstrand family. Good balance. No hesitation there. It's her 10th time with the NSC. Let's see if we can get the slide through on the canes quickly. It's the first qualifier attempt for it this season. Working our way down the track and looking for the dismount now. Good catch. And dismounts there for her. Another athlete that competed back on the A&W junior seasons. Looking for the big throw across now. Slight shift of the angle on the backswing, able to dial it in. Couple of swing arounds to get that swing straightened out once more. That'll do it. Strong run from Baylee. Onto the bar. Straight catch coming up. Rotate around. Pause for a split second and continue that momentum over, catching on the drop down. Smooth move across. Not out of it yet. Still needs to cover the distance here on the sky hook. Still a pretty tricky move. As that grip starts to get taxed, the longer you hang there. Get that distance for the dismount, and there we go. Just like that, Baylee in second place. On now, next to last obstacle. Only the third athlete to make it here in the female division. Not going to get the height required for the drop down. And that'll do it for her time, but a great run from Baylee. From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional Ninja League, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com. All right, up now is going to be Ryan Harsha. Ryan coming out of the Stanford Ninja Academy. Those final things cleared up. Quick fist bump from Pops and ready to go. Moving quick through these first handful of obstacles. Don't want to go too quick. Get hung up on something like this static balance. Haven't seen too many static balance obstacles like this incorporated this season. With a little curveball thrown to the athletes, but no cause for pause from Mr. Harsha. Good toss across. Moving through, gets the dismount down.
Yeah, he's moving with pretty good pace here. 40 seconds right now. Every move pretty intentional and really seems to be executing his plan.
Good catch. You go work around the truss. All that's in play. Sub-minute at this point. This is his 13th time with the NSC. He has been progressing up the leaderboard each time, slowly but surely. Hold it here, put on the brakes. A little off axis on the hand, the top hand, a little high on the bar, might have made it tough to find the accuracy on the catch. Got close to moving on back in Obstacle Academy. Got 22nd there. So he's been knocking on the door for the speed round. Dig deep here. Gets the grab. Nice job, Ryan. Get that dismount. And there we go. Man came to play today. Let's get this catch. You got time to spare. Big throw. Not quite high enough. He's got somebody up in the rafters trying to get some beta from, some encouragement from. I have some friends up there. Bird's eye view of the course. Here we go. Last chance potentially with only about 20 seconds left. Not going to grab it. He's going to try again. The thing with this catch is you have to have enough height to reach it, but enough forward momentum to be prepared for the drop. And 3 solid attempts there at the tail end for Ryan. Strong run to that point with only 1 fall. 5th place right now.
Yeah, and I think that second part, having enough forward momentum to absorb the drop, is really where we're seeing a lot of these athletes struggle to hold that catch.
Yeah, because if you're high enough and you catch it, as soon as it drops down, your hips are going to follow through, and that's where we see a lot of the forceful peel-outs happen. It's a tough one there at the tail end of the course. Grace Carr, ready to go right now. Grace swinging her way through. Coming out of the next level Ninja Gym. Can't grab and stop her momentum here to be sure about it. Better safe than sorry than dropping off on some of those steps. A lot of these athletes in Wave 2 have competed many, many times at the NSC. This is her 14th time. Sliding down the track. Her 5th time competing this season alone. Quick little bump up over that road, a little road bump in the road. And dismount down. Eight years of experience for that rotation here. Slight kick. Waiting for that swing back. Looks like it's lined up now. And Grace gets another point clean through the first 5. Doesn't take long to recover. Wants to get right back to it. Latches on. No rotation required quite yet, but spins around a little bit as we try to get our body position for the ring grab. But as soon as she latches onto it, the one-hand grip just not there. The fact that they have to reach out to the side takes away that grip strength because that momentum wants to drop back down quickly. Good match back onto the bar to save that. And again, just not able to grab the ring in time.
And one of the things she's doing, she's kind of stopping. I think the athletes want to keep that circular momentum, and it might help them keep their grip. Right here, reach out, go.
Oh, almost. Valiant effort. 3 solid attempts there. Quick to that point with no falls. Up now is going to be Canon Thornock, coming out of the Impact Ninja Gym. Little Island Ninja-esque attire with the pineapple button up. Striding our way through.
I don't know if the weather outside warrants the shirt, but that's okay.
You're right. He did an A&W 15. Says he wears the Hawaiian shirts because his shirt touched the water on the pole vault obstacle.
Oh.
So just a little reminder, I guess, for him. Get that swing lined up. Big toss across. Nice catch. He's a bit of a Harry Potter trivia master. Well, any Harry Potter fans want to try to test this man's knowledge base as we get ready to Leviosa our way across this obstacle.
It's Leviosa, Strat.
I'd be getting an F in all the courses out there at Hogsmeade. Where is that? What was it called? That's the bar.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, yeah, not Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade's a town, Strat. Oh, man, it's just getting worse by the second. Cannon, we're so sorry. We're sorry, Cannon.
This is not the guy to be talking Harry
He's
Potter.
going to hate listening back to this. He's going to be so frustrated.
On now. Catch here. Hold on tight. For the straightforward throw, trying to lock it in. You can see the grit, determination kick in, but the trail hand can't match that ring on the catch. See everybody trying to give him some encouragement from the sideline. Here we go again. Got a little time to operate here. Reach out. Reposition that other hand a little bit lower, perhaps. There you go. Dig deep. Toss across, and he had half the hand on there, but you can just tell if you sandwich the other hand on top, it's not enough traction to hold on for that forceful catch. Third and final try for Cannon. Makes this catch each time solidly. Gets the grab on his final attempt with no more retries. 10 seconds to get the dismount still. And secures another point right there at the tail end. Might just hop up there just to eye it out, but nope, all out of time. A great run from Canada to secure another point when pressure was on. Bodhi Snow ready to go. Bodhi working our way across, single steps. Single stepping our way through. We're up in Skyhook Ninja Fitness. Ooh, oh, a little too hot. Hopping across. Trains in his backyard a lot as well. Big fan of tech-style obstacles and speed courses. Slows it down a little bit for that run across. Still gets some fancy footwork on that hop across the second railing. And now line up. A big throw, nicely done. Straighten out a bit for the dismount or moving in.
Yeah, Bodhi certainly has a lot of experience. Competed at the youth level quite a bit. Finalist NSC Youth this past season. Really fast athlete. Even with the fall, you can see he's here to about 1 minute and 15 seconds.
A lot of momentum built up right away. Rotate around a little bit, put on the brakes. Dialing it in. You can see he was dialing that in. Perfectly. Great job, Bodhi. And just like that, moving into fourth. With a lot of time here, a full minute and some breathing room.
Only one athlete so far through this.
Big swing, gets the catch.
Huge pull here.
Oh, trying to use that momentum. He's trying to backswing into it. Yeah. I mean, this is like a muscle up and a half. Almost had it. Kept his hands on. Ooh, not going to get it. I mean, you mentioned his time. He got there. He got through that obstacle at 1:42 with one fall. Fastest through to that point with... Oh, not going to get there. So close. That's it. That's going to do it for Bodhi, but a great run. I've only seen one athlete pass this obstacle. Was able to hold on after each one of those drops. See how big of a reach that is. Jacob Arnstein on the move. Jacob striding his way up and through. Bouncing across those steps, no problem. Might have TA Fitness. Ooh. A little squirrely, but we're okay on the balance. Working our way up. Finding our way across. Big pull-throughs there. Smooth work on the cane crossing. Gotten 3 buzzers on American Ninja Warrior. Looking to add a buzzer to his NSC career. And is moving through quickly. Powerful move so far out of Jacob. On to the grab. And for the rotation. Sees to steady that swing. Kicks out good. Switch grip grab. Makes it on his first attempt. And 1:21 to this point. No falls. 20 seconds faster than the other athlete that's made it to this point. Big toss up, reverse catch, no problem. Great job on the grab. Now, is the pull power going to be there? He's working for it. We'll take a chance to shake out a little bit. Big pull, doesn't feel like he had it that time, so drop back down again. Just not able to make the pull. A really impressive run to this point. Wingspan helps on obstacles like this. Pull power being tested. I have about 10 seconds to at least see if it is reachable. But he did exert a lot of energy on that first attempt. Oh, so many pulls. Plank falls on the drop down, and what a run from Jacob, man. 121 to that point. Similar story. We're seeing more athletes get to this point, which is good to see, but now this is still a rough day out here at Ninja Intensity.
Yeah, only one athlete attempted the final obstacle so far.
Milo Carpenter on the move, coming out of the Gravity Forge. Bouncing away across. So check the balance here as we work our way through. Reverse balance limbo here. Up and over, and we're clean through the balance. Onto the cane crossing, down the line we go. Hop up and over. Quick pull up. Not wasting a lot of time here. Milo moving with a sense of urgency. It's her 14th time competing with the NSC. Fifth time trying to qualify this season. Trying to find this change of direction. A lot of power built up, but is the angle lined up just right? There we go. Is off angle even with the grab, but made the transition in mid-air make it work out. It's the drop down, and we're looking for another point. A few more athletes through this. Just now at about halfway through on time. Went off a strong performance back at Rock Solid. Took 8th place there. On the brakes, rotates around. Not quite enough momentum to cover the distance. See Jackson trying to help with the beta a little bit. Like you said to Ganji, it's all about having that extra swing through. Can't just take the ring off and turn around in a 180 manner. This is one where a little
goes
extra
now
swing.
and then pops. Let's see.
Not quite there.
Yeah, this is a tough one. She was real close on her first attempt. Got to be a fast movement to get the ring over.
Lined up on the trapeze a little bit on the outside to try to take it all the way through with it. And that was a good attempt on that final try. I like the change of hand position on the trapeze. Wanted to try to keep that momentum going through the entirety of it. Clean to that point, puts her in a good position right now. Moses Maley standing by. Coaches out of Ninjas United. And is on the move. 4th time with the NSC. So back at Obstacle Academy earlier in the season. Working our way across that balance. Hold tight. Nicely done. Trying to get this swing lined up here. A couple extra swings to be sure about the distance to be covered. Speed bump slowing him down some, but it goes straight onto the lower bar. Powerful move.
I like that move a lot. Really, a lot of power there. And it gets him off of it a lot faster than getting all the way down to the end of the track.
Quick little kip back with the hips, able to drive forward and find that dismount. Do we get the swing through? We do, right on the corner.
Yeah, another pretty efficient section there for Moses here. Minute and 8 seconds.
Didn't waste a lot of time on that one, trying to find the direction change. Here we go. Straight on swing, almost took the part of the chest. Powerful swing into it. We get a powerful swing through it. Hand misses on the catch.
Yeah, it looks like when he was bringing his right hand over, just missed that ring a little bit.
Got to catch his breath a little bit. Wind might be catching up to him here at the altitude change as we get ready for the swing through. And thrown out, and again, the trail hand just having a hard time finding it.
That right hand coming over. Same exact thing almost.
Yeah, you're offset a little bit based off of how you're swinging off of that bar and ring combo. And the fact that the ring can pop off when you try to generate momentum going forward, you have to have that powerful momentum in one go. And ooh, we get it on the 3rd and final try. And Moses secures another very important point.
He's going to wonder why he couldn't just get that right-handed match on the first two.
Man.
It's a good catch.
At least going to
leave
try
him enough time here.
Well, a great run from Moses, able to secure one more point.
Yeah, and here's the second attempt here. First and second attempt were pretty much identical. You can see a lot of power as he comes through. Gets the ring on pretty comfortably, but that trail hand. And here's the final attempt. Pretty much the same thing. Looks lined up exactly the same, but does a much better job getting the trail hand onto the ring. Miguel Cortes.
Miguel on the move, repping Jungle Gym all the way from Florida. We're working our way across the rail walk right now. Trains with Kayla Bergstrom, who your Patreon supporter will be able to hear a little inside information from Caleb on the warm-up zone with Jackson and Noah. Big swing through going with that double dipper style tech. Plenty of power generated there. So that was a clear of the previous obstacle, but if the box was engaged at all during the crossing or landing, it counts as a fall on the next obstacle. It is a platform that can't be engaged until the athletes are ready to take on this obstacle. So an unfortunate fall for Miguel, but he's like, all right, I'm just keep on going. Let me take a 10-second breather. He's going to shake that off. on moving. 5th NSC for him. Come close. He was in 36th place at the Jungle Gym. Gets the grab. Nicely done on the first try. Oh my gosh. Just like that.
Quick.
Even with that slight, I mean, it was a technical fall. What, like he hasn't fallen on an obstacle yet, but it's like a unfortunate series of events. He had to take a technical fall. Because, man, he's looking really strong right now. Big throw. Ooh, and the height. Hard fall down on the shoulder. Shaking it out. Oof. OP is okay. Had the height, but not quite the forward momentum. Was up for it again and not going to get there. One last try for Miguel. Here we go. Final attempt. Height was there. Distance was a little better. Well, that'll do it. 5th place right now for him. Strong run from Miguel Cortes. Standing by for a quick second before Elizabeth Holsgrove gets ready to take on the course. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us here in Wave 2. Got one more round of hybrid athletes to go before figuring out who's moving on into speed. Looks like Elizabeth is set and ready. Already qualified from a previous competition. Making her way across. Big jumps here. Colorado-based athlete making her way through the rails. Watch the barriers. Down the track we go. Slide these canes through efficiently. Qualified back at Obstacle Academy. Second place at the NSC Youth Competition. Championship back in just last year. So far, so good. Rocking the Spartan t-shirt. It's been big in the OCR obstacle racing scene. Trying to get this swing lined up. Here's that back kick. Should change the direction just enough for that ring grab. And smooth through. We got another few obstacles to go. 117, no falls to this point. Great place to be. Ring rotation coming up. Hold on tight. Steadies her grip here a little bit. Let's see if we can find the backswing through into the drop down. Nicely done, Elizabeth. Going to shake it off a little bit as we transition for the forward swing. It's the skyhook transfer, just wants this dismount, and with a minute to go, let's see if we can get across this.
Minute to go, 2 obstacles remaining. And she's going to take a little bit of a rest here. This obstacle just requires so much strength, and it's so late in the course. This is a tough one.
Trains here at Ninja Intensity, familiar with some of the some of the environments, but all these obstacles are new and challenging for these athletes. The 2 more tries. Big swing coming up with only 10 seconds to go. And not gonna get it. So Elizabeth gets another attempt here because the obstacle was not set correctly. The ring had wrapped around the pole and was off angle, so it affected her swing power going into it. So a little change here, having to make some adjustments on the fly to catch everybody up on what's happening. Currently, she's fighting for it. Hand placement is available there, so we'll talk to her about it. The reset on the rings was not quite there the way it should have been. After the release from her first swing, it wrapped around the bar and it was a little off angle and didn't quite catch that, or she jumped back up for the retry. And Clayton Livingston, oh man, tried to shoot out the gate a little too quick, toe slammed into the box and had a bit of a rough start, but we're going to shake that off and try to get it back going again. We'd like the retry system here. Trains at the Studio Martial Arts and Fitness Center. Clayton's first NSC here. We'll clip on the barrier, but we're okay. Clayton got to get this cane lined up straight here if we can. Let's dial this in. A little off axis. Going to try to get this throw figured out. Impatient with it and makes the catch. After battling through it a bit, trains out of the Fit Set Ninja Calgary location. And gets the landing after working through it a little bit. Get it out of the Barbados Ninja Throwdown in the past. Took 11th place. Off axis on the pause is what you want to be, and able to find it. And dismount coming up. Big swing! We don't see flyaways, mid-course runs too often.
Hunter, cue it up for the Instagram. That was awesome.
Yeah. Usually we see those when athletes are wrapping it up on their runs, not mid-run. Clayton having time out there. I'll rotate over. Oh, no! Well, he's on the ring still. He's okay. No pressure applied on the railing. Boom! Oh, and gets clocked with the ring on the way down for his efforts.
Man, it is cool to see athletes who can, like, have fun out there on the course. I was not that athlete. I was all business. I couldn't find a way to have fun. I was so stressed.
Man. Yeah.
Couldn't imagine just hitting a flyaway mid-course dismount.
Yeah. It was all business. Clayton back at it. Trying to secure this point. Ooh, popping off on the way forward. Not going to get it. Time ticking away. Might have time for one last try. And goes for something risky there at the end. A nice try from Clayton Livingston.
So just going back to Elizabeth Polsgrove, just want to point out the reason we wanted to give her that attempt, the rings weren't reset. I know Strat went over that. But the big thing is if you give an athlete a rerun and they triple fail something like balance, they may never get that next attempt to try that obstacle again. So in the moment, she was still pumped. She was still tired. Better to give her that attempt then and there as opposed to an entire course rerun where she might triple fail something earlier and never even get that attempt again at the obstacle. So quick decision, but.
Yeah. Better got to go with what you got at the time. Will Vaz on the move right now. Will for the thrill. Swinging into action. Another one of the young athletes been in the game for a little bit. Working his way into the pro division. Good experience from the youth competitions. Working his way up. A big toss over here. No problem for Will. We've seen him pretty much this entire season. Close, making it to day 2 at Vitality, got 17th place. Wants to try to make that happen here today. Ooh, stretched it underneath. Couldn't quite get there, so goes to the truss instead, which is A-okay. Off to the side, but he's all right, going to bounce back up. Chalk it up and try again. Been a WNL Strongest Ninjas, got FINA championship from his competitive history. Trains out of Ninja Mania, going to rotate around. Hold on tight, put on the brakes. Oh, a little off angle. He's okay. He's going to try to fight through it. Careful with the athletes out there in range of getting kicked. As Mr. Saliber's up there as an extra safety precaution. And resetter. Number 2 for Will. This is a full, he's got almost full extension here in that one arm. It's going to be tough to try to generate momentum. The drop down, aggressive drops. One last try for Will. You can see now just getting to this point, even with a fast time with no falls, he's in 20th place. Good amount of athletes to go still. Wants to try to secure this point. Swing it through, ring in hand once again. Grit on the face with one-handed catch. Not going to get there, but a valiant effort from Will Vaz. Up now it's going to be Emily Gardner standing by. Trains out of the Jungle Gym. All-time competitor on American Ninja Warrior. All these athletes you'll see in the season coming up this summer in season 18. filmed last fall. And this is Emily's 17th time beating in the NSC, going to hop her way up and through. Making her steps across the railing. Up and over, careful with the footing. Making it work. It's her third qualifying attempt this season. Come close to making it into the speed round. 2 previous times this year, Jungle Gym and Ascend, got 21st place each of those competitions. Up and over. It's the landing. And here we go, on to the off-axis throw. And for the big toss into the ring catch. Timing this swing angle. Lined up just right. Thought about it there. It's the kickback and the switch grip grab. No problem for Emily. Finds the bar and a quick pullback to get the dismount in 1. Good time to this point. Grab a little more chalk and prep for this tough obstacle here. Taking some time to recover. Big up kick. Gonna take a few swings to make sure we can cover that distance on the rotation. Trying to figure out which and to be reaching with, and not going to get it. Grip being taxed on that vertical grip. Number 2 coming up.
Anything Max that needs to change? No. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Big swing, big up kick.
Okay.
It's the catch and the rotation around, but the drop down just out of time. Solid run from Emily. It's going to put her in 10th place. No falls out there. Couldn't quite figure out that ring transition over. Seems to be the story of the day. All right, here we go. A little more chalk, then we're taking a quick pause. Quick pause on the course for a checking over something with the judge. So back in a second, folks. And on the move. And, yep, got to catch up to. There we go. Sorry, folks. On the move right now. Making his way across the balance. It's Caleb Riley swinging his way across. Kane catch in hand, no problem. Another athlete out of the Ninja Intensity Gym. Gets through with no issues so far. Try to find this angle. Big swing across, gets the catch, a little hit off of the pillar, which is in play. A good landing there from Caleb into the ring rotation. Saw him back at Obstacle Academy and earlier this season got 52nd there, so hasn't had a chance to move into the speed round, be in the top 40. Trying to find the pull power here for the catch. Got the ring on the hook, but couldn't make the hold. Round number 2 coming up. Onto the bar once again. Big throw into it. Makes the catch that time around. Looking for the dismount down, and we're clean on the dismount. 2:17 to this point. About 30 seconds. Can we be one of the few to get through? First attempt gets the cliff ledge in hand for a split second. Give it another go. Big toss coming up. Reverse catch, not quite there. Pinging forwards out of there. Nice try, Caleb, but that'll do it for his run. Maximus Brown standing by. Training out of the Jungle Gym out there just outside of St. Petersburg, Florida. Quick strides through, gets the steps across, no problem. One of 7 siblings. Quite the group of other family athletes, I'm sure, is working through for the cane drop. Likes running, golf, and skiing outside of Ninja. Looking for that backswing into the catch up top. Nice job. And the slide down, powerful push through to make sure we're good on the dismount. And the swing into this next grab. Got to be a little off axis just to get lined up. And, ooh, a tough peel out there. Going to bounce back up. He's okay. Give it another go. We'll need a little more accuracy. Gets the catch solidly that time. And just wants that dismount Good pull through. Catching his breath here. A little shaken up after those big falls like that. Get that catch. For the throw. Not going to get it on try one. Try number 2 coming up. Walks back to the start. Trying to recover. The East Coast athletes might be feeling it a little bit in their lungs. Up and at him. Come on. Hold tight, Maximus. Throws into it, but just comes up a little short on the catch on the hook. Might not have time for another try. Going to at least hop onto that trapeze to get a little more hang time. That's going to do it for Maximus. Up now is going to be Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy also coming out of the fifth set ninja team. Working our way across the ropes. Started watching ninja back in 2015. Been training ever since 2019. He made it onto the fifth set comp team. Good balance across. The slide down. The amateur champion for the Canadian Ninja League back in 2022. Big throw into the cane catch. Working our way back down the track. One more hop on to the finish platform. Second NSC form. He was at Life Force Ninja last year. Switching onto the front side of that wing nut. Should be lined up just enough for that toss across. No problem with the Lachey tech. Weaving around the pillar for the dismount down. 107 to this point. And running into it. Solid grab, no rotation required on the first portion of this obstacle. Lowering that right hand. Can we get this in one? Yes, we can. Nice job, Jeremy. Dial it in straight for that dismount down, and we're moving on to the last obstacle with a minute 15 to go. Big swing going into it versus catch. Not quite there for him. Wants to have enough hang time to ensure that we can get those biceps activated and ready for the drop. JJ getting ready to throw once again into it. And not quite there. One last chance. He's got time. Do we have the grip when it counts? Here we go. Dig deep. Switch grip on the backswing to make sure we don't peel out, but we can't find the ledge mid-flight. Strong run to that point. 142 with no falls is huge. Puts him into third place right now. As the day winds on, seeming to be more and more that getting through that ring catch obstacle helps secure that top 40 spot or taking on speed. Up next, it's going to be Sophia Krinker-Choi standing by on the start platform. Coming out of the movement lab in San Dimas. Track athlete and volleyball player. Second place at the 2022 UNA Worlds. And also podiumed at the first NSC Youth Championship. Got a little pause in the action out there, so she'll be put on ice for a second. And here we go, Sophia on the move now. Working our way through. Quick little trot across the steps here. We're slowing back down for the balance. Footing has to be precise. Little wobble on the rails. But we almost had it. We almost had it. The off step on the last rail just caused her to lean over a little too much. Try number 2. Arm circle and a good save there at the tail end as we were falling forwards. Hopping on down McCain Lane. Our way across. Every time you have to make that extra effort, Kane lifted up, drained that explosiveness required for some of the later obstacles. It's all about how much you can recover as you work further into the course as we get that swing through lined up without too much time or energy wasted. Sophia, it's another point. Here we go, the big make or break portion of this course. Swing around, see what we got. Gonna line this up just right. Not gonna get the first attempt. Heels off on the grab for the bar. Give it another attempt here. Lined up for the grab, makes her hold that time. Got to reach with the low hand. And the rotate over, not quite there. Third and final attempt for Sophia. Solid grab. And we make this rotation work out. Ooh, she's eyeing it. Oh, my goodness. Sophia with an incredible save as she was falling off the trail hand on the rotating bar, able to make the move. Skyhook also accomplished and gets the dismount, but out of time. So I'm not sure if that counts, and she just found that out. Heartbreaking. Was locked in when she was up there and maybe just didn't hear the fact that she was out of time. Angie and Balian out there discussing some dismount points. There'll be a little pause in the action once again, folks, as they try to work over a few things. All right, looks like the meeting of the minds is all said and done. So back to the action, folks. Appreciate the patience. Alex Nye, ready to go. Ninja Nye. And a really exciting run back at Ascend. Got close to making it in the day two. Got 17th place. Kind of move smooth through this course here is the name of the game. Getting through clean. Crane landing onto the block. Kane pops off for a second, but a quick adjustment. Making his way through. Trains out of his backyard course out in San Diego called the Jungle. Ooh, little off axis here, little swing around, but a quick adjustment to get through Kane's slider. Famously known as the Indiana Jones for the promo commercials during season 15. Specializes in fine art and architecture photography. Flying drones. There's a lot of video production of his own. 8 years of experience and working his way through. He's been competing on A&W since season 10. Looking smooth so far, looking right at home here at NSC. Looking like a natural, even though this is his second competition ever with NSC format. Shake it off and jump right into it once again. Can we get the swing around? Big throw coming up, trying to generate that momentum here from a standstill. Ninja knife flying through the sky, gets the ring grab and the landing. Just needs to dismount. And just like that, another clean run from Alex. Putting himself into a strong position going into speed. We want to keep padding that leaderboard spot. Big reverse catch coming up. Ooh, he gets the hand on for a second, but a little too far back with the body position. Try again, here we go. Last attempt with the time ticking away. Big toss up into it, makes the hold. Hold on tight. We got to get the climb up now. It's a big reach. Oop, wrong camera. What am I doing? I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, no. Ninja Nye. You can blame me for missing the action at the end there. Oh, I got too hyped trying to find the right camera button and I whiffed. Well, made the catch, but couldn't quite get the pull through. Really strong run, clean to that point. Well, here we go. Next athlete up, Allison Bond. Swinging her way over. Allison hopping her way, double stepping across the steps. Working her way over slowly but surely. Training out of Ninja Mania, hopping up onto the block. 7 years of experience for 11th NSC. On our way through. Two previous qualifiers this season. She's made it to day 2. Dismount. But engaged the block and there's a reset on the dismount, so we'll have to do that whole obstacle over. An unfortunate technical call. She has to go back, redo, and it's going to exert a little bit more energy here, more than she wants. Kane getting a little squirrely. Have a little more straight swing through there. Frustrated by that, I'm sure. She's going to try to recover a little bit. Now she's got her work cut out for her with that one fall. Waiting on that swing to be lined up. Should be able to get it on this one. Want to wait too long. Off to the side, not quite there. Just off axis a bit. Be fighting for this angle to be lined up again. Trying to do it in little less amount of swing so we have more power, but not going to get the distance on that one. And time is up for Allison, so unfortunate. Not going to make it into the top 20. Well, on the course right now, Ryan Sanders swinging into action. Working our way through the hops on the steps. Ryan also coming out of the movement lab out in Ohio. Striding his way through. Being cautious on the balance. 11th time with the NSC. Get it here back in season 3. Made it into the finals back then. So comfortable in this location. Clear on Kane Lane. Let's get this hop across those wing nuts. He's got a lot of cardio with his altitude change. Probably not an issue for him. He runs ultra marathons. He's gotten 3 100-mile ultra marathons done already. His goal is to run a 200-mile race in the next few years. Here we go. So far, so good. One for the ring grab. Stay straight with it. Goes for it, got the hook for a second. Try to give it another go. Solid grab onto the middle pipe. Generate that power, gets the grab, gets the landing. And looking for the dismount, and we're through. Doesn't take many swings to get up into that reverse catch. Tried to go for it. We'll have to go back. Try to get a better swing into it. Knows he's on short time. Gets the grab, gets the catch. Now he's got to go for the rotation and the pull power here. He's got to fight for it in less than 10 seconds. A big reach up. Not going to get there. But another really strong run from Ryan here at Ninja Intensity. Up now is going to be Wesley Creasey. Wesley on to the move, coming out rock solid. No problem through the first two. Quick on to the balance. Be able to get through that without too much hesitation. Save you some time for these later challenging upper body obstacles. Working through the momentum here. Going to push forward on the track down. Going to try to steady his swing some. Going to go ahead and get on that bar to be a little more secure on the landing. Works out of rock solid as a coach. Trying to get more into course design. Always important to have new athletes come up with different ideas for obstacle design and course creation. Solid work on the switch up, on the change of angle on the swings. Good catch on the bar. Toss across, just a little shy on the distance. Needs to cover a little more air time. Wesley chalks up once again. Gonna run into it for another go at it. Oh no! Reached over and pulled the ring off of the handle. Last attempt. Makes the move okay once again on to the pipe in the middle, but now can recover this distance. Got to generate that swing in a quick kip up and not going to get the distance. Nice try, Wesley. We're working our way through to the end of this wave. Only a handful of runners to go. Mikhail Stammer standing by. Trains out of the Momentum Movement Academy. And here we go. Working our way across. This fourth NSC. Going to try to clean those shoes one more time before going across this balance rail. Made it on to day 2 back in season 4 out of Life Force. Got Kane down the line. Plenty of swing power, but just missed the other hand. He's both on. Make sure you can withstand that impact for the catch. Take a little more time here to be sure we can cover that distance. And we're through. Lost the earbud as it gets Mr. Saliba over there. Going to give him his jams back. And looking for that off-axis throw. Flying through, weaves across, going to look for that dismount. And gets the landing. Heading up now on to Swing into the catch. Lower the hand down a little bit, perhaps. Makes the grab. Now we just need the dismount. And we're through. KO looking strong right now. We'll try to get this reverse catch. Flies into it, but peels off on that one. Not gonna hold on. Makes the grab that time. With only 5 seconds, he has to fight through. A big kip up. And oh my gosh, it's not enough. We were just shy of the time. A great run from Makeo. All right, folks, last runner of the wave, Helena Smith. And close things out for wave 2, coming out of Jump Climb Extreme. Made it to the finals last season. First place at the Northeast Regional Elite competition for WNL back in season 10. Quick footwork across the balance rail. Ooh, try to make a quick drop down onto that second cane to keep that momentum going. Quick adjustment and able to move forwards. Try to hop onto that second bar perhaps. Oh no, on the backswing, just missed on the transition over. I have to go all the way back. Bit of a tough position to be when you're close to clearing an obstacle like that. You just need to make one more little hop. Working our way around. Try to fix what happened there just a second ago. A little low on the cane, be careful. Okay, rolling forwards with it, good job. Moving with a sense of urgency now. And she tries to get this swing adjusted. Little swings lined up and flies away on over. And just gets the dismount there. Working her way up. Got to make this next move. Be sure about a little higher up that leaderboard, 14th place right now. Getting over, spinning around. Loses the grip on the way through. Got two more tries available, but time starts to play a factor here. Made it to day 2 at Rise and at Rock Solid. Now pressure is on. High grab, but the swing through just not working out the way she's hoping it's going to work for her. One last attempt for Helena. Puts the brakes on, time ticking away and not going to get there. Tough break for Helena. And that will do it for everybody in Wave 2. So another tough wave. No one through the last obstacle. Only saw one attempt on the final obstacle, Kieran Yuan. And here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk. Got one more wave to go. Remember, top 40 in the open division will move on to speed. Full leaderboard on the Ninja Sport Network webpage. And here's, get you an updated, and there's the updated leaderboard for the women. Still only a handful making it through obstacle 6. As Paisley still sitting on top of the leaderboard in the first place spot. That'll do it, folks, for Wave 2. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the live stream. And shout out to all our sponsors. We'll be back in just a bit for Wave 3.
Championship is brought to you by Olo, Michelin grade no slip shoes you can rely on for even the most difficult jumping spider. Electric Enzo virtual coaching, one-on-one virtual sessions with one of the best athletes in the game. Electrify your training. Silent Ninja, products ranging from custom obstacles to truss and accessories with quality you can trust. Remember, the K is silent. Biaggi Bros, supply chain and logistics with state-of-the-art warehousing across the U.S. DGS, obstacle manufacturer with lines designed by some of the best ninjas in our sport. Ninja Strong, designs and manufactures professional-grade obstacles from training gyms to backyard setups. Their mission is to inspire the next generation. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, an unbelievable competition, one of the most beautiful locations. You do not want to miss this Ninja Family Vacation competition. Sign up now for 2026.
AD Obstacle, father-son duo taking their passion for the sport to creative obstacle design at AD Obstacle on Instagram. And Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle.
Celebra Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, consider donating today. Special thank you to the Shields and Voz family for their support, and Bucket of Chalk, the official chalk sponsor of NSC. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today. Check out the NSC store. Our Season 5 tour shirts are up and available now. We've also got a lot of other sweet, sweet merch, so go online and check it out.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
Hi, my name's Enzo Wilson, but you might know me as Electric Enzo. Do you have an at-home ninja rig, but you struggle with knowing what to train? Or maybe you live too far from a gym to go all the time? Well, that's where I come in. I offer virtual one-on-one ninja coaching. I absolutely love coaching you guys, and I work with anyone regardless of age, experience, or equipment. Your training will be personalized to your specific goals. Head to electricenzo.ninja or call the number on screen to book a free strategy call today. I'm so excited to work with you guys, and let's level up you or your kids' ninja game.
Check out AD Obstacles, Inc., father-son team of Aiden and Dave McLaren, taking their passion for the sport and turning it into creativity by designing and manufacturing custom ninja obstacles and rigging in Ontario, Canada. DM for pricing at AD Obstacles on Instagram.
You don't fail because you're not strong enough or fast or reactive enough. You don't fail because of traffic or people or weather. You fail because you don't trust yourself to make it.
Ninja Strong was started at home, built by a family who lives this sport. A family willing to build for the next generation of ninjas. Not just to build obstacles, but to build confidence, courage, and determination. Because today's grit becomes tomorrow's greatness. Family built, Ninja Strong.
Silent Ninja builds the same competition-grade obstacles the pros train on, right in your backyard or gym. Obstacles designed by elite athletes take your training to the next level. Use code NSC10 to get 10% off your purchase this weekend only.
What's up, ninjas? We're excited to tell you more about our Bucket Mania competition. This event is 4 days long. The first 2 days, July 30th and 31st, are our 6th Pro Bucket of Chalk competition, bringing back the 4-stage traditional format that we all love so much.
August 1st and 2nd will be Mini Bucket. Last year was incredible watching the next generation of athletes coming out. This year, everything will be bigger and better.
Sign up is on screen right now, and we'll see you there.
From registration to scoring and event setup to league administration, Ninja Master has been dedicated to delivering the best community experience possible for the athlete, parent, fan, gym, and league. If you need help in creating and maintaining a regional ninja league, or you're involved in a different sport that could use the kind of comprehensive system that Ninja Master provides, reach out, ninjamastersoftware.com.